What's up, guys? Today we're gonna go look at this CX Racing Turbo Kit and what I don't like about it, other than the fitment, quality, and customer service. So let's get into it. So first off the bat, CX Racing, on their website it states that it fits behind the crash bar, which, as you can see, it does not. Look, it does not make any behind the crash bar. Also, their downpipe that they supplied for here hits the runners on the turbo manifold. So as you can see, I got a full custom downpipe. It hit the runners right back there. Just a little stuff. Hits your speed sensor. Intercooler piping, they said, fits with no cutting or modifications. Had to modify right there. Cut my frame rail. Same on this side. Had great fitment in their mind, but as you can see, touches my frame rail down there, touches up here. It was just a very janky kit. The oil line they supplied didn't work. The fittings didn't work. There was just a lot of stuff that I didn't like. Also, my turbo on first startup smoked really bad. I don't know what it was. This isn't my first turbo car. This is my second. This is my third. It's probably my 20th turbo car. Never had a turbo smoke off the bat. When I received the kit, I actually messaged them about it, asked them for a refund, what I could do to get a refund, or even a partial refund for all the stuff that wasn't working. And they pretty much left me on red. When I got in hold of them, it was only because I said that I was going to contact a lawyer. Why? I don't know. They got back to me and said they could give me a partial refund for it on PayPal, but I had to return the whole kit. I paid $2,500 for the kit. As you could think, $2,500, they're gonna give me a refund. I think they said $1,500, plus I had to pay shipping fees to ship it back. They wouldn't let me actually hand deliver it because they're only a couple hours away. Also, start off, when they delivered the kit, they sent me the wrong manifold. I got in contact with them. They said that that kit that I ordered didn't come with this manifold. It was just advertised poorly, and they made a mistake that it wasn't this manifold. So I ended up having to go pay out of pocket. I think it was $200 to swap the manifold out. We went back and forth for a couple weeks over emails. They kept not responding, so I kept having to bug them. And they finally made a exception of giving me a turbo in return for the hassle. So after that, got the new turbo in. Once again, it smoked. And it smoked really bad. And I'm still dealing with it to this day, with it smoking really bad. And like I said, the fitment was horrible. If you guys want to see any more on it, if you guys want to see the fab work of what's going on, I could always post up videos. Also, just everything was made very poorly. They included, like, you know, these radiator hose things didn't work right. Had to be cut and fitted right. They also said it's worked with stock water neck. As you can see, I still don't got that much clearance. They said it worked with stock harness. That wasn't true. They said it wouldn't interfere with anything. It interferes with my shift cable, my shifter right here, or my shift selector rides on it. Like I said, they said it fit behind the intercooler with no fabrication needed, no modifying of the frame rails, anything like that. My bumper's all hacked up that it was supposed to fit behind the bumper. There's a lot of stuff that they said that didn't work out right. They just had horrible customer service. Like I said, when I contacted them, they were just rude, didn't want to get back to me. And then when I did get in contact with them, and they did say they're going to send out a turbo, they wouldn't even upgrade me to the dual ball bearing because I threatened them with taking them to court for not wanting to give me a full refund if I was refunding the whole kit, which didn't make any sense. If I'm refunding you the whole kit, I want my full refund. They wouldn't do that. PayPal ended up closing the claim. I ended up just spending a lot of money on getting everything fabricated. I have just Juiced doing my downpipe. I could link his info below. He's been doing the downpipe. He's done the wastegate. I was originally hood exit, changed that up. He is currently working on my downpipe as we speak. We'll get that done this Sunday. There's a lot of stuff that I'm gonna be doing to it. Just giving you guys a little intro of why not to buy a CX Racing kit. If you guys want a kit that you're gonna have to rebuild on your own, go for it. If you want a kit that the company doesn't get back to you, go for it. If I have any recommendations, I go DC5 Creations. He has a great kit out. I'm actually gonna be upgrading to all his stuff here shortly with the new build that I'm doing. This is just a for the meantime build. This car is actually salvage title, has frame damage, and I'm just learning on this chassis before I switch to a chassis that I have over here. Give you guys a little sneak peek. I have this chassis sitting right here. It's another 8th gen like this, but you guys may or may not have seen this on social media before. It's a Laguna Seca Blue. It's number 189 of 1,000 Mugen size. She's just a parts car right now. It's got some frame damage up in the left quarter or left frame rail right here, but it's gonna be replaced. But here it is, CX Racing Turbo Kit. Well, what's left is CX Racing Turbo Kit. Like I said, I'm gonna be changing up all this intercooler piping. I'm gonna be doing FD2 everything. It's gonna be a whole game changer. But if you guys have any other in-depth questions of how I did this, what I needed to change, what I needed to fabricate, I can make a different video in it. I'm gonna have some more videos on me getting the downpipe done. You know, like I said, this was my old hood exit wastegate dump right here when I was hood exit. That was a wastegate dump, and then this was my exhaust dump at one point. This is a portion of the CX Racing kit. The only thing that I'll use was this piece right here, this like elbow. Everything else has been refabbed up. It is a 2011 Civic Si. I'm running, currently now I'm running 100 tune injectors on an MN tuning base map. Well, not a base map, it's from when I was supercharged, because this car was previously supercharged. A lot of parts that I bought too is from All Wheel Drive Josh on Instagram. I think his name is All Wheel Drive _ FG2. See right here. I was running alpha injectors for the longest time. I'm actually going to go back to alphas. Nothing wrong with the 100 tunes. I just think I'm going to go with a bigger injector. I'm actually running a Sparks 4-bar. They're a company out of Hawaii. I recommend them highly. Their parts are amazing. I got the DC5 Creations, a C-Tuck back here. DC5 Creations battery relocation kit. A couple other little DC5 Creation stuff. Right now I'm just running like an Amazon eBay special fuel rail, fuel pressure regulator. This I think was Bull Booster Jack Spania. I believe I got that from them. A couple other things, I'm running Evil Energy AN lines for the turbo. PTFE Evil Energy fuel lines. This has a Walbro 525 fuel pump in it with a 14 volt relay fuel return system. Just finished that up a couple days ago. But like I said, that's my car. I'm gonna make some more videos. I'm not good at this YouTube stuff, as you can tell. If you guys want more of an in-depth video with like picture receipts, you know, the message between me and CX Racing over this kit, I'm definitely able to make a video. Like I said, they were horrible, worst customer service in the world. If you want this kit, save your money, go DC5 Creations. The only thing their turbo kit's worth the shit for is that manifold. And even then, it's a 38 millimeter wastegate, which causes a lot of boost creep, which I'll be changing up. I'm on the fence of either changing that wastegate from a 38 millimeter to a 44 millimeter and having it re-welded up, or going with the DC5 Creations manifold that he just came out with. It's amazing. He's also came out with the intercooler piping, hood exits, down pipes, everything. Amazing work. Everything he does is amazing. He's got a lot of parts for HNs and any other chassis. I'm actually running his ABS delete. You can't really see it down here, but let me grab a light. I'm running his ABS delete kit. As you can tell, there's no ABS module or anything right here. I deleted that mount right there from stock HN. Gives you a lot more clearance to actually get behind here to do stuff. Only bad part is you don't have any support right here, but I'm gonna have my fabrication guy fab something up to go right here to support this mount better. Like I said, it's just a cheap build right now. Spent the money where it needs to be. It'll be retuned here on Boost by Gear shortly by MN Tuning. If you want to give him a look up, he does e-tunes, street tunes, dyno tunes. He's currently based in Texas. He was originally from California. He's tuned almost every one of my cars and has made great power. I've made over 400 horsepower on a B20V turbo. The car lasted 4 years, no issues. I didn't blow it because of power issues. I blew it because I smacked the oil pan in my oil pan and bent the pickup tube, and I actually got a rod knock in it. I actually fixed that, replaced the crank, replaced the rods, bearings. Car was back up and running. I actually sold the motor to somebody in San Diego. Car's still running to this day, making over 400 on a Darden tune now. Like I said, if you guys have any more questions about the CX Racing Kit, I can make a video with like screenshots, pictures of all the issues, or you can follow me on Instagram. It's FA5_sleeping. I have a post on there that shows my CX Racing Kit and all the issues it had. There's not a lot of guys that have videos on it, so I'm trying to make one. And like I said, I'm not good at this YouTube stuff, but I'm trying to get out there. It's working, not working, who knows. Like I said, Turbo HN, Boost by Gear, found out a crappy CX Racing Kit. Actually just ordered a new turbo, which I have, but I only received half of it. I think half of it's back there. If you guys want to see any more content on this thing, what I'm doing to it, drop a like, comment, follow, subscribe, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I really appreciate it. I'm really trying to get a name out there, trying to make some better content, better builds, anything you name of it. We actually have a couple more HNs around here. I actually have my brother has an HN over here as well. His is a HN right here. VMS wheels, supercharged to 2007 with 420,000 miles on it. If you guys want a video on this, drop a comment. He thinks it's fast. We can see we can go do some pulls in Mexico. But yeah, if you guys want to see a video on it, go ahead and drop a comment. All right.